There we go. Everyone's there. Oh no, Mausritter, what's going on? Roll with me.
No.
That's not what I want. Oh golly. Well, hey, how's it going? Let me fix one more thing.
Welcome to that.
Welcome to the internet. Everything is great. Roll with me. That's what I want. Great. Okay, everything's set up. Look, I can hide everyone's Zoom windows and their mouses show up. Mices, mices, mices. I'm a cat.
Kitty.
No, trader mechanic, secretly a cat.
Secret
Yes.
cat.
Cool. So dice roller has to be in a different window. Noted.
Secret Catler?
Oh god. Secret Kittler.
There you go. Perfect.
Which is, I think, the term they use for cats that have the pattern of like white with a little black
No killers.
around the middle.
Nice.
Mein Führer.
Mm.
Oh, I think I would like to stop.
Wow.
It's bad when I put a stop to my own puns.
Wait, something, mine catnip? No.
Mein catnip.
Mm.
Wait, are we
The S
broadcasting yet?
hiss.
Meow camp.
Yeah.
That's what it. Yeah. Okay.
Meownkamp.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
These are
we're
Nazi jokes
streaming
because
this, aren't
we hate Nazis. That's why we're doing this.
We hate Nazis. Make sure to say that every time he's
Note to everyone: we hate Nazis.
yeah, Nazis.
Well,
Awful.
So I'm going to interpret that to mean that
Don't cherry pick this episode.
I am putting the Wikipedia cats that look like Hitler.
Oh my.
The whole category?
Oops.
It is a page.
A whole
Sorry, I
category.
signed off
yes.
and then
It's what Kittler redirects to on Wikipedia.
Oh jeez. Whoa! Hey, look at all that. Oh, that's gonna be great fun. Let's try moving my Zoom window somewhere else so that doesn't flip around all the time. Slowly getting the hang of it.
Oh
You made it
no.
look so good.
There we go. Oh no, everyone's gone. Go back there. Okay, fine. That's going to be that way. I'll put the documents I need in the other window. I need another monitor, so I need a third monitor.
Ooh, giant vertical monitor.
Yeah, I have one that could go both ways.
Heyo.
Hey-o. You know what I'm just going to do these over here. And we can deal with it flipping around every once in a while. Great. What was I doing? I'm in Zoom, and I'm going to change my background to the map of the thing. If I can. There we go. There's Brickport. Yeah. What happened last time? Y'all fell asleep on the streets of Brickport,
Yeah.
living rough.
Full
So
of eyes.
in the character keeper, I made it better. There are now drop
cool.
downs for each inventory slot, so you can pick a thing and it will show up. If you have something like the Warhammer, which is 2 spots, you have to pick the top and bottom of it.
Oh, okay.
But pretty much
Yeah.
everything we should be in there, and if we need to add more stuff, I can just put it in the data field, and then it'll show up in the drop down. So hopefully there's no more dragging stuff around and copy pasting and all that. Which
That's
means
right. I had a bad sleep. I'm exhausted.
That feels like
Yes.
it was more of a feature than a bug for me.
20 Warhammers.
Get me all
Oh, I do need another monitor though. Okay. Let's see. So we were sleeping on the street in Brickport. Let me grab that thing there. I'm gonna grab the other map so I can put that
I
in the
should
background.
repost the hype post, I guess.
There's the estate. Okay, you save that as a. You all have the estate map, right?
Oh, I'm sure I have it here somewhere.
Let me send it in Messenger just to make sure.
Oh, here we go. Guidebook maps. There we go. Sweet.
Yeah. Boom. It is in Messenger now.
Cool.
Cool. So, as you can see there, nope, not good there. Where are we? So many windows. So many windows, so few monitors. Great. So you are pretty much where that little bush is in the middle of the house is the entrance to Brickport, where you can come out of the house. That there's a pond a little bit to the southwest of you, and that is where you've heard that the Frogacle makes their home.
There we go.
So to
Where
clear,
did you say we were sleeping?
so you're sleeping on the street in Brickport,
Okay.
over here somewhere by the where is he?
I would like to roll to sleep in.
By the door. There we go.
Okay. Thank you.
Our two buddies.
The guards.
What were their names? They had good names, I thought.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Did I write them down? I probably wrote them down. I hope I did. Brickboard. Penny. Oh, they had good names. Where's my notebook?
Guard 1, turn 2.
Yeah, guard way. It's like Pip and Pop. Oh, their names are Bindle and Bunting.
Excellent. One of them always lies.
Last name Fisk. Yeah, and they they closed the gate and then put the lock on it, but did not close the lock because they have lost the key and would be very grateful if they got it back. But you were able to hang out on the street, probably just outside the gate, so they kept an eye on you, so you weren't molested in the night.
Yeah.
Probably wake you up with like little mouse cups of coffee. So those of you who are exhausted from sleeping on the street, that can be cleared after a long rest, which I believe is a rest. I think it's a rest for a watch. Let me see. All sorts of rules. Long rest is indeed time. A long rest takes one watch, so that is 6 hours. So it's like sleeping it off.
Oh, I've got exhaustion, I guess.
Yeah. And basically all it does is take up an inventory slot.
Okay.
You can roleplay it if you like.
Mm.
But yeah, if you take too many conditions, then you have a hard time carrying stuff.
Okay. Oh, so I don't have to have exhaustion on my body, right? I can put it in one of the slots.
Yeah.
How do I empty out the slot?
Just hit backspace. Yeah. And your body can keep the score of your exhaustion.
Okay, and then I'll put slot 3 as exhaustion. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah.
We're working this out. Though I do note that I now have NA in a body slot. So
fantastic.
Oh, because it's exhausted.
Aha.
Never
Exhausted.
mind. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I hit backspace and apparently I had a cursor at the end of the text.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Cool. Overland travel. Encounters. Great.
Okay. What's the story with Heath's?
So Heath is probably just going to hang out in Brickport.
Okay.
And wherever y'all wind up, we'll have him show up.
Okay.
He's just eating pies at the diner.
So many pies. Oh, those were the apple pies, right?
Yeah.
They're fine. The apple pies are fine.
Hmm? And did we say we were going to go see the Froggle?
You may go see the Frogicle, but you have the whole estate at your disposal. So
Yeah.
do what you like.
Yeah, there were like several different possible quests, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was the thief in town that the mayor told you about.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
There was
Missing
the
key.
missing key. There was the
Yeah.
temple had the
Oh, we could go join the cult.
yeah.
Yeah.
You go join the call if you like. Or you can explore anywhere else. You can just go willy nilly
Yeah.
wherever you like.
Oh man, so many choices. Um,
So it's morning in Mousetown. What would you like to do?
I would like to go see the mouse equivalent of Ronald Reagan giving the morning in Mousetown speech.
oh right.
Sorry.
Um, yeah, like I feel like I like the Frogicle just because the way the game seems to be written feels like go on the quest to the thing would mesh with the mechanics okay.
Sure. Yeah. And this is like very like everything is very open. So there's no
Yeah,
the only threads to follow are the ones that you accidentally stumble across or get from someone else,
Okay.
and it's pretty nicely interwoven. I think almost
Oh,
every location has ties to at least two other locations.
I'll also throw in, I think Clive probably wants to get out of town at this point because he accidentally caused the citywide panic
Right.
about a cat coming.
Sabrina, I think it is the cat.
Sabrina the
Oh
cat.
yeah.
Mm.
Be our friend.
Possible, depending on how many mice you decide to.
We dress up as
Sacrifice.
all these mice dressed up in a trench coat as a cat.
Wow.
Meow.
I say meow to you.
Quick meow.
Cool. So, any thoughts about what you might want to get into?
I'm happy going to see the Froggle. I think at the end of last session, I decided that it wasn't as much fun playing a nervous person.
Oh.
As,
Oh
so
yeah.
I kind of to get back to nurturing, I decided that I'm now I want to make a lot of money so I can build a nice compound for all my friends,
Nice.
keep them all together and safe. So
Yeah,
that's my motivation.
I love it.
I think I'm gonna play a little bit more enigmatic, weird, old sage who talks in riddles.
Oh, right. And Clive was into conspiracies and stuff. So
I love
Oh, yeah.
conspiracy.
we've only barely convinced him not to go join the cult. Like the Frogicle is a compromise.
Yeah, we barely got him away from that cult.
The frog knows things, man.
Cult is a totally reasonable option.
Well, I for one would like to go back for some of those apple pies.
So yeah, that's the first step of today, regardless, is
If a mission runs on its stomach, then a Frogicle must run on
on pie.
wishes and dreams.
But
I'm doing great.
I don't. Oh, okay, yeah. Yes. While we are maybe breakfasting, well, we've already asked the server about the frog.
Yeah. And I think
What
I
was the
named
server's
her,
name?
I think I named her Audrey last time, which is the mayor's name as well. So I think her name is
Audrey too.
Audrey too. Let's make her Anise or Ennis, depending on how you want to say it.
Okay.
Yo, Ennis. If you were to ask the Frogicle
One thing.
one thing,
Ooh.
One shot.
what would your wish be?
Bop, 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 bop.
Thank you.
So you're going back to the inn to ask Ennis about the thing.
My intention is to eat more apple pie, but we can go where the group would like to go.
Yeah, I think the pie is starting to run low, but there's still one pie left for you. And she's like, "Oh, welcome back. How was your night? Where did you stay?"
I don't know how people could get tired of this pie.
We stayed on. Oh God, we stayed on the streets.
It's not too expensive here. I'm sure. Okay. Oh, are you feeling all right?
I think Clive is like intensely like, no, this is how we stay in. This is how we learn about the community.
Cool. What's the? So you ask her what one thing she would ask of the Frogacle. She gosh, what would she ask for? The Frogacle can grant you any wish you desire.
Oh, it can.
Yeah, that's the rumor that you've heard.
Yeah.
And she just kind of stares off into the distance, like stroking her whiskers.
Oh, no.
Like, if anything I desire.
And this whole episode is just this wish.
Her riding the cat. Yeah, I think she's like, I think I would wish for Sabrina to just leave us alone. It's she makes her way down here every once in a while, and it is quite unpleasant for everybody involved.
Including for Sabrina?
Well, not Sabrina, just everyone else.
With your ability to take the side of another is truly remarkable. Your empathy knows no bounds.
I'm just saying.
Are you talking about Sabrina or? How's the pie?
Oh, why haven't you asked the Frogacle for that yet?
Oh, I don't have time for all that nonsense. I have a business to run here.
Well, when we see the Frogacle, we shall make sure to carry your requests.
Which of us is going to be giving up their wish so that we might send Anis's wish?
Is it one wish per person?
Was my understanding.
Is it one wish per pip?
Or per group even?
Oh.
Will we take your we'll take your wish for a pip? No. Who has? Do you know anyone who has had their wish granted?
No, not really.
Or is this?
It's people come and go, and some people brag about doing this and that, but I don't know that anyone's ever actually brought evidence back of having visited the. Well, there was. They tend to go their own ways after they win the race, I suppose. Some of the what's their names?
Oh no. Cult of the Sun or whatever.
Oh, some of the Bone Gang come around after the races sometimes, and they brag about having caused trouble, but any actual sailor they have the whole world in front of them. So those Bone Boys they're all talk.
Well, for purposes of mapping out where we're headed, do we know? Does anyone say anything about where the Frogacle might be found?
Oh yeah, he'll be at the pond.
Okay.
You probably you went past that pond on the way in.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
So there aren't any stories about the Frogacle granting a wish that goes wrong?
Oh no, it's a legend, a rumor.
I wonder if someone else wished for Sabrina to affect this community.
I suppose Sabrina makes her own wishes.
Because she's also a
Witch.
thinking, feeling being.
And a witch. It's a thinking, feeling being that feeds on our kind. So, so what's next?
Leave Het to hang out at the inn. I mean, could we take a boat to the pond? Would that make sense?
You could take a ferry to the pond. Yeah, it would take.
Oh, sure.
One of the boats that comes by. They come by once a day, so you'd be hanging out in town for a while. But you can do that if you like,
Okay.
or you can go overland.
Oh, there's an overland path to the
Oh
to
yeah,
the pond.
so the door that you slept near, that's one of the doors to the outside. That'll come out by that little bush in front of the house, and you can definitely
Oh,
explore the estate at will.
the bush by the road, or
There's a tiny little bush right next to the front door there, behind a
Behind
bench.
Oh,
Mark's
okay,
head.
I see. Hmm.
This is starting to feel like the D&D thread where there's the dungeon across from
I mean, there's a lot of dungeons here. There's like 12
Oh,
or
okay.
13. So
Yeah.
and there's stuff
Can
in
you?
places there aren't dungeons. So no matter what you
I
do,
feel
it's
like I
gonna be
don't
stuff.
have an orientation to this town. Maybe I wasn't paying attention enough, but what everything is on this map.
On the estate map or the town map.
So the flower pot is the town map. The flower pot's the mayor's.
Yeah. So there's let me give you a little tour.
Yeah, show us.
The where are we? So the big round tin, that's the inn. It has a little door in front.
Okay,
To the right of it is a hole in the wall, a little green one with a door that slides back and forth.
that's where we slept.
That's near where you slept. That's the exit. There's the bridge and the little dock next to the inn, and then a little bit further down are the brickside huts. That's sort of like apartments where folks live.
Oh,
Across the canal here is the Temple of Peace,
oh
the
yeah.
cheese grater. To the right of that is what they call the glow. That is a large glowing orb that keeps the town warm, and there are market stalls around that area. And then
Oh,
the
cool.
upturned flower pot is the city hall, where panic breaks out occasionally.
And
Nothing
then
to
the
do with
little
Clive.
Yeah,
No.
nothing to do with Clive. And there's also a pulley that goes up and down. If there's, you can take that to the surface as well.
the surface.
Oh.
Okay.
Does the green door lead to
Out of
like
the
a
green door.
tunnel?
Yeah, so that goes to a tunnel that winds up and then comes out the front of the house.
Okay. And the platform with the
Yeah, it comes
the
out to
door
around
hole.
the same area. The only difference is the platform is a direct route, and the little door has tunnels and stuff that you can poke around in.
So do we want to kill some time before the ferry comes?
Yeah, maybe so.
I feel like
Like,
Larkspur probably has like some kind of obscure book that they want to find and see if it's they'd heard it was in town. Trying to figure out what building would be most likely to have a book. I think they thought it would be at the market.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'd
yeah.
heard people were selling used copies of Grendel's Grimoire,
Yep.
Grindel's Grimoire.
and like they've been looking around for a copy,
Magic spell book.
looking for a bargain.
So what is? Tell me more about Grindel's Grimoire.
Oh, this book that I know a lot about.
Yeah.
I know so many things. Where to even begin? Well, some say it is just what it looks like on the surface, that it is just a recipe book. Everything inside it seems to be just cups of flour, this, but as you keep reading, people who have read this book say if you come at it with a particular mindset or read it enough times or come unfocused enough, this recipes can maybe seem like spells. That's the rumor, but you know how rumors are.
I do.
I just think it'd be fun, and I need a new muffin recipe. Mine's getting really dry. I don't think something's wrong.
So do you want
The
to
flour I use.
poke around the glow and see if you can find someone selling books there?
Oh yeah, yeah. As long, I mean, while we're waiting for the ferry, I don't want to hold us up.
Yeah, it'll
Practical.
probably be a couple hours. There's one in the morning and probably like 3-ish hours. There's one in the morning and one in the evening.
Shopping time.
Shopping.
Shopping
Hi,
montage.
people watching. Thank you for coming by. We are
Hi.
mice.
We are mice. Cool. I'm gonna have. I like this big list of mouse names. So yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
it
did
is. It is morning, and everyone's setting up their stalls. There's. It's a big little marketplace. A big little marketplace. It's a little big marketplace, and there's a lot of stuff. And of course, there's someone who has used books out on their little table, and she's she has boxes on the table, and she's like looking at them and trying to figure out which one is there, and rearranging them, and sees you sort of giving the table the eye. And she's like, "Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Can I interest you in some fine bookware?"
No, you may not. I am already interested.
Oh, okay. Then oh, you're not you're not you're interested already? Great. What are you looking for? I have a nice history of Mouse Town name.
Wait for it.
A different one
Oh, a different one. Yeah.
of Meadowville. Here's
We'll put it in post.
yeah.
It'll be like those audiobooks where someone comes back in and pronounces the thing correctly.
Oh no.
Here's a nice map of Meadowville.
Meadowville.
I think Clive is curious about whether they're selling any maps of the area.
Ooh. Of course, I have some wonderful maps. So let me dig around, and she has a little mouse suitcase, and opens it up and like paws through, and holds it up, and no, how about this one? No, and yeah, she and she basically plunks down like the map that you have of the estates.
Perfect likeness.
Let me think. What would be fun here? Let me roll a couple of these. And see.
Okay.
So useful. I can almost see us on this map. It has so many details.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't zoom in too far.
It's that map, but it's worse. It's it's missing a lot of things. And yeah, she's like, yeah, and this will only cost you 10 pips. I got it from an
That
old
seems like a
explorer.
good deal.
It fell in the river, and I think part of it was torn off. It was a very exciting story. They told me they had gone, and there was bees and a terrible thing. I think they actually had to run away from Sabrina at one point. I mean, everyone does, right? Who hasn't? But this map is not only a map of the area, but it is a story in itself.
They say if you haven't run away from Sabrina, then you haven't run away from life.
Clive is just riveted by the story, and
Indeed.
immediately like, if we pool all of our tips.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, can we get you down to?
coincidence.
Can we get you down to 8? Between us, we have 8.
I'm behind the bookseller, just like picking up the maps that they threw around. She's like, "No, just take care of your stuff."
Sorting them. Your goods are your capital.
I think I could do 8.
Wit is always taking such good care of material items. Do you have any muffin recipes?
8
And
muffin recipes. Oh, I don't know.
And to be clear, the characters do not have the map that we have, right?
So I think the map that you have is basically what you were able to see on the way in. So you have a general like layout.
We know everything.
The pond is down here. There's an orchard over here. There's a little house over here. There's a tree that is billowing smoke for some reason over here.
Oh, they have a water feature.
I think
water feature.
the end of this campaign, Peter, will be your character producing the map that we've been looking at this whole
Aw.
time. It'll be like, this is a Bildungsroman for you.
Oh.
How did we go back in time and give it to ourselves?
Mouse time loop. Yeah, she's happy to sell it to you for 8 pips though.
Oh,
But
I don't know.
But you need your muffin. You need your grimoire.
Oh yeah, forgot. Thank you.
Muffin recipes.
Plus,
you
there
say.
might be a ferry charge or something. I don't know how ferries cost.
I think maybe the clouds are clearing a bit for Clive, and he's realizing if he can make a really good map, he can get a good price for it.
That's true. Yeah, cartographer.
Oh, now you're realizing, yeah, maps cost 8 pips.
8 for you because I like the look of your face. 10 normally. And this is for a map with a story behind it.
So if we could get you a good map with a good story with a lot more accuracy than this and detail than this one, that might be worth something to you.
Yes, I could sell that for 150 pips probably if it was accurate.
Tale of adventure and love and loss and muffins.
Yes,
And
muffins.
lessons.
Looking through her books, she doesn't find any cookbooks at all. I think
Bullshit.
I think as soon as
A used bookstore with no cookbooks. You must be doing a fine business here, my lady.
it's as soon as I get a cookbook in, Annis
Just out right
comes
away.
by and she swoops them all up. So she might have
I should have known Annis would have.
she
the
might have some cookbooks over. I mean, I know she has all of my cookbooks over there, but here's a nice book with pictures of flowers.
Oh. Yep. Those are what flowers look like.
I don't know. They seem kind of small to me in the picture.
Yeah.
Like, when you go through
I
a
think
field
so.
and the flowers are over your head.
So observant, Wit. You're right. In real life, flowers are usually bigger than this.
Oh, does the booksellers? Let's see. I have room. This is silly, but
Yes.
I could buy. I have a quill and ink. I could buy some paper
Oh yeah,
so
Yeah.
that I can start composing my map.
yeah. I think
Aw.
I have a price list for stuff. Let's see.
Not
Oh,
silly.
no.
That's your life's work. And also, is it me that has the quill and ink?
Oh,
I think you both have quill and ink.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We both
Both
have
do.
quill. We
Good,
both have
good.
ink.
I didn't know if we were doing the me putting the warhammer in your pocket thing again.
Let's
Oh, no.
see.
Well, you do have 20 of them. So.
It's dangerous to be in the column next to mine. Not very accurate. I'm sorry. Oh, I do have quill and ink. You do too. I have a scrap of an obscure book. Maybe I have a piece of Grindel's
Ooh,
grimoire,
maybe.
and I have it out, and I'm like,
tantalizing.
I know that this is gonna be muffins.
So
think.
paper
Rancy
paper
bread.
is
feels it's up again.
paper is rather expensive. A blank book costs 300 pips.
Oh, boo.
So you could buy that one map that's kind of messed up.
Put it on the other side.
Just write it on the back.
That would be great.
Oh, man.
Although we'd have to we for that I will pile my money in for you. You get that
So
that
much
map
money,
and
but-
this is for your life's work, Clive. It's not too much.
Oh, man.
But I only have this money out of, it seems, random chance.
It's what you have left over after paying your way.
Oh, my God. So we have 7 pips between us?
Oh, I must have miscounted.
Uh,
I was
have-
counting.
oh, I see.
I have
yeah.
3.
10 pips between you.
Yeah, if we include Wit, if we include Ben.
Wit is Ben.
Yeah.
Het is he. So between the three
Oh,
of
we
you,
don't want
you
to
have 10 pips.
spend Heath's money.
Yeah, Heath's
He
one
comes
pip.
back and we spent all his money.
We spent his 1 pip.
Sorry, Heath.
That actually sounds hilarious.
He would probably love it.
Oh, you had a pip? I don't. Do you remember having a pip? I don't remember
I
you
don't
having
think
a
you
pip.
had a bit, man.
It's like, wait, why do I have 6 exhausteds? Well, I'm very tired.
Well, we
Changes some
drag you
things
behind
around.
us the whole mission because we thought it would be funny.
You're very heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like pooling our money to buy the shit map that I'm going to be
yeah.
filling out for the rest of this.
Oh yeah. You can have my money.
I think she would
Oh.
actually sell you a nice piece of blank paper for 10.
But we
If that's what you
could get
want.
the shit map.
You could get the shit map.
Instead.
Just hear me out.
Now it has a sentimental attachment and a story.
And it will have even more stories when it comes back.
Yeah, it is totally your call.
I agree with buying. I will put my 2 pips towards buying the shit map.
Yes, you can
All
have
right.
my 5 pips. I guess I need to get a job now.
Yeah, we all need some way to get money now.
So while we're waiting for this ferry, we should probably get a job. Maybe with Annis so that I can see if she has a cookbook.
I added bad map to the item list. It's at the end. If you want to add it to your inventory.
Bad map.
Bad map, bad map, bad
it's
map.
bad.
Actually, I was wondering, is there a metalworking quarter of the market?
Ooh. I don't know if there's metalworking per se. It's pretty. It's pretty much just like
Not
there
yet,
are like
but now there is.
like tinker like people selling like trinkets and stuff.
Uh-huh. Or is there anywhere where I could be useful in the market?
Oh,
Just
you haven't
hammering
already
little
set up a stall and gone ahead and fixed people's watches and things?
Yeah. We're like, but this piece of tin is dented. Let me fix it, or let me dent it some more.
yeah.
I'll be your barker.
Yeah, I
Come
think
on over, bring your scraps.
the
Bring
setup
your
is more like
broken-
a bazaar or like a street fair kind of. So there's not like fixed buildings there. People kind of like set up their little tents and take them down at night.
They won't notice if it's not a real tent.
Yes.
Well, we're waiting for the ferry, right?
Yeah. You got a couple hours to kill if you want to poke around some more.
Yeah, we should make some money. All right.
I have bad map set up in slot number 6.
You get a lot of stuff.
I'm almost out of slots. No, I am out of slots. I can wear something on my body, but that's it. Unless I get the exhaustion sorted out.
Yeah, I'm game to help Whit make money.
Yeah. Do people? Let's see. What do we use tin for here?
While this is going on, I think Clive checks in to see if there's anything in particular that needs especially good mapping. Or if there are places that Brickport is really
Maybe the
curious
city hall
about.
might. Yeah.
Oh yeah, City Hall.
Let me see what kind of jobs. Let's see if there's any jobs around.
Yeah, let's get some jobs. They don't have a library here, so maybe I'll just start one.
Yeah. So
All right. Someone needs to donate books.
Where are you gonna
Looking at
ask around
you.
for the job?
I think Clive is going to go back to City Hall with his bad map and say that he's going on a cartography expedition for Brickport. And if they're ask the civic officials if there's anywhere that they need him to focus on for filling out their view of the estate.
Yeah. So in City Hall, there's a harried little clerk in an office that is relatively unoccupied at the moment. He seems like an okay person to bother for now. Let's see, 52. Their name is Heath.
Heath. Okay.
Heath is gonna love this.
The clerk.
Yeah, Heath is about to have his best day.
Best day ever. Not to be confused.
So yeah, and he's got a little stack of maps, and he's can I help you?
Yes, I'm a visitor to Bridgeport, but I am I'm a professional cartographer and a quite excellent one. I have picked up this partially completed map, sir, and
this is awful.
This is
terrible. That's not even. We don't have one of the.
And the scale.
There's no statue there like that.
Which way is north on this map?
It's impossible to tell.
Impossible.
I imagine that blue smear at the bottom is the pond, so the other, like, I suppose the other way is north, but it's... did you make the... I'm sorry, we don't need a cartographer of this caliber.
No,
This
no.
is your...
I have brought this up so that, and he flips it around with a flourish and shows the blank back of the map, so that this can
This
be a
is my
far better map once I have gone through and made my visitations and how is this guy talking? And once I've seen what there is to see out there, this is going to be filled out with whatever Brickport needs.
Well,
Wherever the mysteries are, wherever the current maps end, right?
I'll tell you right now, that empty map is much better than the one on the other side.
I know.
So and he like pulls open one of the big flat drawers and kind of thumbs through things and plops down a map of the estate and says, "I think we." So here is, if you can see, he like kind of holds up and puts it over everything else, including your map.
And it's like exquisite and perfectly detailed, right?
Not so
Oh,
much.
no, it's not. Okay.
No, it is kind of like cobbled together from pieces.
Oh, sure.
But he assures you that they're all perfectly accurate. And on the, you see to the west of the estate here, to the west of the house, you can see there is the southeast. Sorry, I have it upside down.
I knew what you meant.
To the southeast of the house, there is a well. You see, it's a great cylindrical structure with water in the bottom. Of course, there's a rope attached to an apparatus, scaffolding across the pit, and water at the bottom. It has been reported that there may be spell tablets at the bottom of the well, and perhaps passages going elsewheres. But of course, it is quite a ways down, and I would ask you to map it. But I also know that Sabrina has an interest in them as well, being a terrible witch. But if the bottom of that well and anything in it could be mapped, and of course if there was anything worth retrieved, that would be worth a roll of the dice.
Perhaps.
I think I could. Well, what does our budget look like? Flips open a little ledger. I suppose we could spare 600 pips for that.
I think Clive just is like blink, 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 like maintaining the pace. 600, you say?
Yes, I'm sorry. That is the maximum I can offer. I assure you, it's quite dangerous. Others have tried and not returned, and I don't imagine that they have retired there. Or perhaps they have been retired there. It's difficult to say, but 600 seems fair, don't you think?
Well, the lot of the cartographer is one to face danger for yes, that is perfectly reasonable. He has this is more money than he has ever even thought about. 600 should do.
Yes, of course.
Yes. A pleasure doing business with you, Heath. I shall rejoin my party, and we shall be heading out shortly.
Can I get you to sign the ledger here so I know who, and if there's a next of kin, put that down so I know who to contact.
He writes out. He's like trying to show off with fancy handwriting as he gets out his quill and ink on it.
Illegible. Okay. Thank you very much. Wit, did you have something you wanted to do before the boat shows up?
I like the image of Clive coming back, kind of like stumbling with that much money in mind, and Wit is just in the market, being like, "Does anyone need anything banged, like or dented?" Like, I've never been in business for myself, so I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
I think this is a great opportunity to make a will save, which incorporates
I forgot about that.
charisma and all. Will is strength of will and charisma. So yeah, let's engage the mechanics a little bit. So what is your will?
7.
Okay, so
Oh no.
to make a save, roll a d20. If the result is less than or equal to the relevant attribute, your mouse succeeds and suffers no consequences.
No problem.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Where's the die roller?
There's a link to the die roller in the safety tab, and I can also drop a link
okay.
here in chat.
There. Okay. So 1d20?
Yeah, 1d20, you want a 7 or less.
Oh jeez.
It's a shot.
7 or less.
Yeah.
20.
So.
Natural 20. So yeah.
Yep, natural 20, indeed.
Woo!
All right. That's bad.
How bad is it? All the shouting has summoned Sabrina.
Have I attracted a bad element?
Perhaps.
Or people just like heckling me?
No, I think it's worse than that.
Oh.
Let me see here. Oh, that's fun.
I'm going to take just a second to refill this food bowl for them.
Yeah. The cats. Oh, yeah. Where are they? Yeah. So, everyone there is looking to spend or make money, not spend it necessarily. And although trade is part of the business, there are things that are more in need than others, and after a while of kind of being either politely or brusquely brushed off, you feel something kind of poke you from the back, and it is a very large mouse, and upon closer inspection, it's pretty clear that it is not a mouse; it is a rat.
Oh no!
And he has like a not necessarily a staff, but like a big stick with a fishing hook tied to it. And he says, God, what's his name? His name is
Willoughby.
Yeah, cool. Looks like you're looking for work. He's got like a ratty like tan coat and a equally ratty broad rimmed hat on it. Ratty.
We're wearing mousy hats.
Tell me your name.
I'm with Burley. Nice to meet you.
Feast.
You're
gonna work for me.
And you?
Feast.
Oh. Your name's Feast? Oh. What colorful names you have. Rat culture is so interesting.
You don't say.
Well, I've just never met one before.
And like as you're having this conversation, like people nearby you are kind of putting their stuff away and moving elsewhere.
Oh no!
I read once that when you shouldn't touch a rat's tail because unless you are in when you've made a solemn promise to be bound together. Is it true?
Pal, you shouldn't touch a rat's anything.
Well, that's good information. Thank you.
Fascinating.
What
I should
kind of
update those sources.
what kind of business are you in, Feast? Let me guess. I'm very good at this. You're a greengrocer. You use that hook to get lettuce from the garden.
Ah, lettuce hook.
Uh,
Larkspur's been
that's-
writing all this down. Lettuce hook.
Do you think you're funny?
Oh no.
No, not at all, actually.
You ever seen a greengrocer?
Uh, well, we did have that one greengrocer where in our town.
No, that was a farmer.
Oh,
Grocers are vicious.
just had
No one has
lettuces.
ever seen one and lived.
this is my first time in the big city. We're from Stumpsville.
We just get direct to market
Never.
greens and radishes and stuff. We don't really have an in between person that sells them to you.
Remember that time we had that CSA and we got so much radicchio we didn't know what to do with it.
Oh, that was a terrible deal. You think you would get local fresh things, and then you have to learn how to eat squash all summer.
Oh.
He takes the fish hook and just puts it around your neck and pulls you up
Oh,
close.
Oh, I thought we weren't supposed to touch.
Are
No,
you a
it's-
big radicchio fan?
It's strip club rules. I can touch you, but you can't touch me.
What's this? Tell me more about what a strip club is.
Yeah. Small town mice wouldn't know.
Sounds like
Look.
something I would be into.
Are these jokers with you?
Which of us is in the hook?
Wit is.
Oh,
I was gonna say for cartoon, I almost want us both to be just like
both.
oh,
Yeah,
even though we're both pretty big mice.
both big boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he towers over you. He's a rat. He's got like a notch out of his ear and says, "Look, are these jokers with you?"
We're traveling
Hard to tell
together.
who you're looking at with your beady eyes.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh,
Oh no!
Ah, pupils. I can't see where you're looking.
I don't think they like when we say that.
Oh,
What do you mean beady eyes?
nothing. I didn't say it out loud.
All right. I guess the three of you are in then.
Wait, am I here?
Are we in
Oh
a
yeah,
gang
the
now?
two of you are in. I guess yeah. Both of you in
We're in a
are
gang.
in. I guess.
We're in a gang now.
Oh, I've never been a greengrocer before.
Oh, well, I'm not really good at keeping things fresh, so maybe I should be with the bakery.
What's that?
Although you don't really want my muffins right now, I've really got a problem with something with the leavening.
He's
Larkspur.
taken his hook and yanked the scrap of the obscure book out of Larkspur's pocket. What's this?
Oh!
What's this for
So-
us?
Okay, so let's remember my birth sign.
Mhm.
I'm generous and wrathful. So I
Oh,
think
no.
once that happens, like I've been like jolly, but I think once he grabs the book, the fucking warhammer comes out, and I want to smash his hook.
The face switches from the generous.
No, I think I
to
want.
the
So he
wrathful.
grabs the thing. I want to take the warhammer and put it down on the to stop him from grabbing the.
Ooh,
Puts it
okay.
down on the
Warning.
hook.
So
on
so
the
you're not
scrapbook book to hold it down, to
You're
not
not-
hurt him, but like
attacking
to
him.
hold it.
Okay, good.
no, but I am being like, don't. I think I just say don't.
Let's have you make. Do you feel this is more a matter of strength or speed?
It doesn't fucking matter because I'm amazing. Probably speed.
Okay. So you're gonna make a Dex save, which you have.
I'm just trying to hit a piece
11.
of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you remind me what save means again?
So you will take a d20 and you want to roll equal to or less than the relevant stat, which in this case is Dex.
Oh, a 20. That has 20 sides. It looks like this. Okay. Okay, so I just need to roll 11 or less?
Yep.
Oops, I'm supposed to refresh the page. I lost connection to the game.
Oh.
Sorry, I have to refresh. And put my name in again. And figure out what a 20-sided die looks like again. All right. Try this again. All right, I rolled a 4.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you bring the hammer down on a piece of paper, like bring it down and smash it on the floor, and I think he's a little bit impressed, but also very angry, and just says, "You should not have done that."
You should not have done that.
Who do you think you're talking to, Pipsqueak? I'm with the Bone Gang.
I'm a librarian. Don't mess with a librarian's books.
I'll throw all your books in the river if I want to.
It's like touching a rat's tail.
No, if it was like touching a rat's tail, I would be dead.
How do you know you're not?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I'm not.
How could you be so sure, though? You would be very sure, wouldn't you?
I may as well be.
I'm sorry that you died. What would you like for us to tell your family?
I'd like to tell them that you got the hell out of my face.
I really miss. I think Larkspur pretends like we don't see you. He's like,
Oh, no.
I just met him, and he's gone.
Yeah, so he grabs Wit by the scruff of the
Wit,
neck
we
and
had
just like lifts Wit up to his eye level, and he's like twice as big as you, and just
I
like,
don't think he's dead, Lark.
look,
I'm going to warn you one time.
yeah,
Oh,
Put
no.
my friend down.
yeah,
And it picks. So I've had the hammer on the piece of paper, and
Mhm.
so I'm going to count as high as I can count.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, to 7,
yeah.
maybe more.
And then what?
And then I'm going to hit you in the face.
I suppose I'll have to crush your little friend's head on 5 then.
Not if I count backwards.
Look,
Okay.
you
Look.
you and your feisty little friend here. I appreciate the attitude.
Sorry, I showed off my number skills.
I just don't understand what any of this has to do with being a greengrocer.
A green
Can I hit
grocer.
him on the toe? I'm going to hit him on the toe.
Oh, you can try. Yeah.
I mean, you could try. I think you're doing great.
Oh, no.
Actually, Wit, you want me to? Are you Wit? Looks like you have it all handled, but I'm here if you need me. I don't know why I keep mimicking this guy. That's not how I talk. I think I talk more like a little bit of a southern twang. Wit, I'm gonna assume you're doing okay, but if you, sorry,
yeah,
this is
don't.
now how I talk. I'm assuming you're doing okay, but you just let me know if you need a little help up there.
Okay. No, I'm good. Don't trouble yourself. I don't want to.
All right. Well, I'm trying to work on not assuming what you need and waiting for you to ask for what you need because you
Oh,
could
no,
ask for it.
I have the same
Yep.
problem. You know.
And he puts
I
his
know.
he puts his
We
like
just try to.
yellowed little claw in your face and says,
You're just
you're
gonna
gonna-
let me know if you need anything, right?
Okay, I'll let you know.
"You and your talkative
right.
friend here are gonna go get something that was taken from us."
Oh.
You
Oh.
were stolen from. Is that why you're so grumpy?
Oh, I'm naturally grumpy, but having stuff stolen, that makes me real mad. Unfortunately,
Wonder
unfortunately,
if this is related to the thefts that the mayor was talking about.
you know how it works around here. Those who are
No,
bigger,
no idea.
those who are bigger get what they want, and unfortunately, there's a lot of things bigger than both of us. We thought we had it nicely figured out here. We got a little stash to put all our goodies in, and then he fucking moves in. He moves in, eats a couple of my guys, and we just can't get our stuff back. So we're gonna send you in, and if you can't get it back, at least maybe you'll fill him up a little bit so he'll slow down.
Who's him?
Who?
Oh, who's him? He lives in the sewer, up north. Does he have a name? No, he doesn't. He didn't stick around long enough to give me a name. But he's long and green and has a big, big mouth.
Oh, the frog.
Oh, I know this riddle.
No, he's a snake.
Long, green, a hose,
It's a big snake. Head
a sock,
head twice as big as me. So if you know what's good for you,
Dragonfly.
dragonfly.
I'll point you in the right direction. And if I see you without our stuff, I'll murder you.
Hmm.
You got a map on you?
Funny story.
We are acquainted with the best map maker in the world.
Who, Myrtle?
Did Clive change his name?
No.
I don't think he did.
I mean, I know he's capricious, but I feel like he's always had the same name.
I think this would be the time for Clive to enter the scene. Hey guys, I was just talking to the mayor, or to the
Or
mayor's
is it
office.
Myrtle?
They need,
Yeah.
I
Oh, it's
don't
not
know
north
who
and south.
Myrtle is. But they need more maps drawn, so I've got a commission.
Ooh.
Who's the egghead?
Clive Willoughby, map maker, knower of secrets.
You know where the sewer is?
I've seen it on the map, have I? Yeah, I have.
It's just south of the well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's just about where they were asking me to go at the civic offices.
Well, fortunately, I'm not asking. You're going to the sewer, lucky boy.
This will be a productive trip then.
Oh, two, what do they say? 2 potatoes, 1 stone.
And I think at this point the boat shows up with some travelers. What kind of travelers? Let's find out. Anything interesting? Yeah. So the boat comes in, and people kind of shake their wet clothes off, and you hear the little mouse captain of the boat says, "We're gonna hunker down here. Got to shut up the gates. There's a big storm coming in. Everything's gonna get flooded. We gotta shut it down and hunker down."
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So the boat's not going back out again.
What if we go be trapped where there's pie?
You could do that. The rat is just like shaking his head. He says, "No, rain or shine, you're working for me now. So you best go through the hole or go through the ceiling, but one way or the other. If this place floods, you're gonna be under it. Let's just say that."
Well, if we've got a flood coming, I suppose we should take the directest route up to the surface.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Bottle rockets it is.
I'm gonna go find myself a place in the apartments over there. What do they call them? In the huts. Hunker down. I'm sure there's someone I can throw out of their house.
I guess
Oh.
just 2 questions. Where do we find you?
I'll find you.
Okay. And do you also have carrots in your supply?
Oh, that was another thing.
And he just pushes you, and you land on your butt.
Wait, what do we need carrots for? I forgot.
Well, I was just thinking. I'm still on that greengrocer kick.
Oh,
Oh,
this is a terrible greengrocer.
I've
We've
never
got
met
no
one
supplies.
before.
That's true. We wouldn't know what woman is.
We've just heard the rumor.
That's true.
And you see, as that happening, you see some folks kind of like drawing some planks across the opening here where the
No.
boat came in and trying to batten it down.
Ah.
You see the canal is already rising,
No.
and it will probably
Oh.
breach the banks relatively soon. What would you like to do?
Elevator to the surface.
Elevator to the
Good
surface.
service.
Yeah.
Do you have any money left?
No.
I've got
Spent it all immediately.
We spent it all on the bad math.
yeah. I've got 2 pips and Heath has 1.
Oh yeah.
Keith would want us to use his pip for
Yeah, you
free
can,
tickets on the.
you can head up there. It's kind of a self-serve type of deal right now. There's a little mouse coming down, and he's got a little like a little sack full of goodies. Just like kind of tips his hat to you and like looks around and sighs and like scurries over down the ladder and trying to get the shelter before the storm floods everything. Yeah, but you can either kind of like winch yourself up, or there's a wheel there that will winch it up better for you, but it'll take a while, but you can get up no problem by yourself.
But someone would have to stay in the wheel.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Heath, or
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can you stay here just to
You got
get us
it.
up quickly?
Yeah, no problem. I'll keep things safe down here.
Thanks, Ed. You're the best.
Well, can we borrow some money, Het?
Yeah, sure. Here's Bing. Don't spend it all in one place.
Probably will.
Wait, how am I gonna get a room? Shit.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, you can make it to the surface easily. Let's take a little break right here. I think this is a good interstitial. Let's do 10.
Thank you, Ted.
Cool. I have a little be right back screen. Be right back.
Oh, no worries.
I mean,
Cool.
happy either way. I don't mind if you play without me.
Yeah, so it looks like folks are getting tired, so maybe we will just end it here and then start back up with Heath next turn and come outside into the dangerous
Into the
storm
storm.
with a full complement of mice. Does that sound good for everybody?
Mhm.
Awesome. Cool. Sweet. Well, I'm gonna shut down the stream then. Thanks anybody who is watching. And
Thank you all.
We'll see you outside next time.